storm show. Ay, it's a storm show.
Moving right along, we gotta talk about Wendy Williams. Okay, real quick, let's hop on this. Okay, so she's been getting interviewed because her show premieres next week on the 21st. I think it's Monday. Shout out to Wendy. I think she holds the Guinness World Record for the worst. Is this the worst built body ever? I don't know. Maybe being built like the letter P is what's in. I don't know. Maybe, was that ever in at one point? Did anybody ever really like this? Was she trying to look like an Orange County Valley girl back in the day? I don't know. But anyway, Wendy Williams claims that she's still going to be the same old Wendy. And I'm here to tell y'all that Wendy is lying. See, Wendy has always told us lies. She said everything's good in Hunterville. It was a lie. I'm not getting no divorce. It's a lie. There's no baby. It's a lie. I'm in rehab. That's a lie. You were drinking and smoking crack behind it. It's not crack, but weed. But you ain't heard that from me. She ain't never stopped smoking weed, all right? And I ain't mad at her. Hit the ganja, put it up, hit the ganja. It come from the earth, and God want me to have it. I don't give a damn what none of y'all say. Anyway, I say all that to say let's break down some of these lies and why I feel like Wendy gonna keep lying until she's off TV. Number one, she said that she would only come back to do her show with the studio audience. Guess what? Guess you got Shawnee O'Neal over there at Fox because they said carry your ass back to work. Okay, we don't give a damn that you done just lost your mind. You having a mental breakdown. You done completely lost it. They didn't really go get you help. They doped you up and put you back in that chair because you are a prop for a Fox. Okay, so you said you only come back with a studio audience. Ain't gonna be no damn audience, and your ass still gonna be at work. You said originally that you were stopping the Wendy at home. This is when Wendy Williams was giving us the hot topics from her apartment. You said initially it was due to Graves' disease, and now you admit it really wasn't because of Graves' disease. It was because I didn't like people in my house, and it eventually became corny. No, your show became corny because without the audience, you did not know how to handle yourself. You just didn't, all right? Radio was a different type of thing where you didn't have to show your face and you could only use your voice, but to not have to use your face and your voice and have no audience to pull off of, you struggled, and just admit you struggled, and it's hard to adapt to change when you up in age like that. You is 75 years old. Let's see. What else? Oh, and Wendy now also admits to spying on her neighbor. She said her neighbor's window was not too far from hers, and he takes showers and she likes to watch. So now she is a peeping Wendy on top of everything else, which lets me know if you are that hard up to see a little peeing, which is something you can easily Google on your phone. Well, you don't know Google. It's something you can, okay, get you a VHS tape. Okay, I'm sure you and Kelvin used to watch many of those and pop that in and reminisce if that's what you need to do. But don't be spying on people in their apartments. It lets me know that all these men that you claim you got, or these boyfriends are not really boyfriends, or at least they don't stick around that long, or you wouldn't be that damn hard up. So good luck to Wendy Williams, but she's still lying. So maybe she is still the same old Wendy. Maybe. Now, are you tired of being fat as hell? Are you sick of your breasts hitting your lap when you sit down? Are you embarrassed every time you go by and people think you pregnant, but you really not? You just had a big burrito last night. If you were going through them problems, and guess what? I got a solution for you, and your solution is going to be found in NUTRABURST. Now, before you get mad, let me let you know, in addition to using NUTRABURST products, you're going to need a healthy caloric deficit diet. But one of my favorite products that NUTRABURST offers is called Resolution Drops and Life Drops. And I'm telling you, they help me not eat as much because, you know, I'm a cookie monster. I'm a slave to that pata monster. So if you a slave to the pasta and the cookies like me, get you some Resolution and some Life Drops. My link is in the description box below. As you guys know, Ray J has filed for divorce from Princess Love after she revoked dismissed her filing. Oh, this shit is so petty. Basically now, let me just give you the update. Ray J claims that he didn't really know why he actually went ahead and filed, but he did it because he talked to God, and God told him that it was the right thing to do. Now, God didn't tell you to be a faithful husband. God didn't tell you not to push your future wife in the pool. God didn't tell you not to leave and abandon your wife and your child. God didn't tell you to leave them hoes alone. God didn't tell you to make a whole nother family in Vegas, allegedly. God didn't tell you to try to put this girl back on the pole. God didn't tell you not to make a sex tape. God didn't tell you to tell your sister to make sure she got off on the overpass to keep for killing somebody. God didn't tell you none of that, but he told you to divorce your wife. Okay, I promise you, y'all be talking about the voice of God being your voice, and I'm telling you that's the voice of Satan. But allegedly, according out here to these streets, he filed for divorce behind her back. She was completely blindsided. She found out on social media, and in addition to that, he will not now return any of her calls. Ray J. So can we now just admit that you only convinced her to come back to you this summer so you could be the one to file, so you could have the heads up to her? Can we admit that you've really been done with this marriage for a long time, but you wanted to be the one, just like you said, I hit it first. I hit it. I filed them papers first. You just wanted to be able to say you filed the papers first. I don't know why people are not honest to come out and say that. Now, I got to tell y'all this. I honestly think that I just think that Ray J is gonna always be for the streets. I think that he's been getting coochie off of Brandy's name since he was 12 years old, and he's never gonna stop being for the streets. I don't know if he's gonna end up like Charlie Sheen, get that monster, and then have to sit his ass down, or maybe he'll find another woman that he actually want to settle down with. But at the end of the day, Ray J is for the streets, and he been for the streets. Now, Princess, we don't have no sympathy for you. When he pushed you in a pool right there, we all told you to leave him alone. Tierra Marie told you to leave him alone. His own mama told you my son is not ready for marriage, because at the end of the day, he's still on the tit. He can't be on his mama tit and your tit at the same time. You can't have your mama tit, in one hand and your woman tit in the other. You gotta pick a titty, and it's supposed to be your wives. But like I said, God told you to leave her, but God didn't tell you to try to make it right. You niggas make me sick. But here's the thing, you're gonna have to talk to her, sir, because you're gonna have to co-parent. But this is gonna be a mess. This is gonna get even more petty. And I feel like, Princess, if he wants to continue to be petty, then all you gotta do is this: smash the homie. Princess, she smashed the homie. Princess, she smashed the homie. Go smash the homie and get back at him. You want to be this damn petty? Then you show him what petty is, because nobody is more pettier than a woman. It's in y'all nature. But Ray J, grow up. You don't want to return her calls? How y'all gonna share custody? Who you gonna call to come pick up the baby? What, you gonna get a nanny to transport the baby? Now y'all gotta go through court and get a supervised visitation person to come and meet y'all in 7-Eleven like y'all a hood couple, to keep you from jumping on her. Now you gotta do that shit like that. Don't tell me you gonna send your mama and your daddy around there about Princess's house, because she's not even going to open the door, let alone open the gate for them. So I'm trying to figure out, how are you going to effectively co-parent and you won't even communicate with the person that you have to co-parent with? You claim you such a good parent, you claim you was such a good husband, but you don't even want to communicate. These are grown ass little boys. Like, I can't believe they are out here. Like, y'all really, like, women, y'all really low key getting pregnant, damn near dying to bring forth these babies for grown ass boys. Like, I low key feel very sorry for y'all. But that's that. He won't talk to Princess. She ain't worried about it. She said, thank God, because God has saved me from this a long time ago. But I'm here to let you know, Princess, you might have think you was saved, but you really not. Because see, what's going to happen, Princess, is that you're going to meet a man that you actually wish you had children with. And even when you have children with him, you always going to have a reminder of your ex through your kids. And so you might think Ray J gone, but he not gone. He is in you forever, and whatever. I'm not gonna go there, but he's in you forever, and whatever he done gave you, because you ain't telling me somebody that done ran through that much of Hollywood ain't got shit. You ain't telling me nothing. I told y'all what Hollywood is about. I already told you. Nene Leakes has officially announced that she would not be returning to Real Housewives of Atlanta. It's been a lot of speculation over this for the last 3 to 4 months at this point, ever since the reunion went down. Like I told you guys, they were trying to paint Nene as the villain once again at the reunion throughout the season. Pretty much every season always centers around Nene in some kind of way, and even in the one, if you think back in the one season where Nene was not around, they did really good. But you had Phaedra, you had Kenya, you had Portia, you had you had them, and without Phaedra and without Sheree, I just don't know what this show was going to do. But let's listen to Nene's announcement on the fact that she will not be returning, and then we're gonna give our thoughts about it. Shout out to Nene.
There's been a lot of emotion flying from both sides. It has been hard, and I have made the very hard and difficult decision to not be a part of Real Housewives of Atlanta season 13. It wasn't an easy decision for me. There's been a lot of emotion flying.
All right. So in that video, she basically she comes to tears, and it's the end of an era. But on one hand, I say it's good, and then the other hand, I say it's bad. Because here's the thing. Real Housewives of Atlanta has really not been bringing it the last few years because it's the same beefs, the same dried up storylines, and people that are just not that interesting. Let's go down the list. Now that Nene is not there, we got Kenya. Kenya has some of the best reads. Kenya's going to bring it to us, although Kenya is going to continue to drag out this dead-ass marriage with Mark, and he's going to continue to disrespect her for another well, actually, that might be interesting to watch, because he treats her like shit, and I ain't saying that's right, but that's interesting to watch, so I'm okay with Kenya staying. Then we move to Cynthia. What in the hell does Cynthia do besides kick people in the pussy and ride on Kenya's coattails? What does Cynthia do? Now we going to see her get married to Mike? We don't care. I don't understand how Cynthia has kept that peach for this long. That apple, I'm talking about New York. I don't see how she has kept her position for this long because Cynthia brings nothing to the table at all. Then we got Candy, you know. The lies, the lies, the lies. Wait, can I do Candy laugh? Speak on it. We gotta listen to her cry with a frog in her throat and her Billy Goat vocals for another season. I mean, that's not interesting unless Joyce and Todd is going at it. Mama Joyce makes Candy's whole storyline. Let's just keep it real. Mama Joyce, Aunt Nora, and Aunt Bertha, they the ones that need peaches. Really, Candy need to be the supporting damn person to come and support. Okay, then we got this girl Latoya. We don't know what she gonna bring. We got Drew Sidora. Drew, I know you wish you never would have took that role on the game. We are still mad at your ass, Drew, for cheating, for messing around with Duran and messing up his relationship with Melanie. I know she like that's a character. Sorry, Drew. They use your name in it, so we just gonna assume it's you. We got Marlo to come through and to give it to us, but she's calmed down a lot now that she's a Muntie. But I mean, I understand that Marlo would never get a piece because she's used the F word in the past. But damn, they really need Marlo. And then we got Portia that's gonna bring it as well. And Portia has slowly become my favorite. Have I missed anybody? Have I missed anybody that's going to be on the show? They got rid of Eva. That's good. She kept lying and she was boring for the show. Cynthia need to go. Candy need to go. We need Sheree back. We need Phaedra back. Actually, no. Keep Candy. Bring Phaedra. Bring Sheree. Keep the new girls and give Marlo a peach. I feel like that's the dream team right there. If you don't have Nene. When Cynthia come on, I take my bathroom break. I do too. Because you know she be lying and she'll be talking about shit. Marlo does need a peach. She's come a long way from calling, saying FAG. She needs a peach. Give her her peach.
Asia, your skin looks amazing. What are you doing?
Thanks, girl. I discovered these life-changing products called Shaw's Creations. I've been using their toning up package, and it has really made a big difference. And they have products for everyone. So if you have dark spots, stretch marks, acne, pimples, sun damage, psoriasis, eczema, or age spots, anything, they have products for you. So you should call them today.
I'm going to call right now.
Call 240-288-3414.
It's a storm show. Ay, it's a storm show.